Alright guys, so I was looking at our sink and it's a little too wide. So it needs to be, I'm going to say 1.25 inches, which would be 1 and just slightly over 1 foot. Because it's just, you know, our sink itself should not be that wide. We got a 3-foot sink, and this would be okay if we were doing, actually right here, right there. We're going to cut it back to right there. So, sorry about that top being in your way, but we're gonna bring this down. So that it's definitely thinner. Just like that. Now you see the difference. This one, if you look, this one goes, let's look all the way to the 4, almost to the 4. And then this one's like almost to the 4. This one's 1.5 inches. This one is 2 inches. So maybe even cut that down 1 more 1/4 inch. Because we just don't need a sink that big. Reality says we should be able to, there we go. Now you can definitely see. Reality says we should be able to just fit a pot or a pan in there. So we're at 1.25 inches. We are at 1.25 inches. Right there. Now I will straighten that up later, but now looking in, you can see our sink is a lot shorter. So we are going to build, now this side, it's probably going to be a 2-tub sink, you know, wash and rinse. And there has to be, well, no, maybe not. There's going to be a drying rack on this side, a built-in drying rack. Yeah, so we'll have one deep sink, and then we'll have a drying rack. So you're going to wash and rinse and everything in one side. I'm going to bring that up, and I'll deal with the bottom at another time. Or I just put a plate over there. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But we're now okay on our, they're a little crooked, but we can fix that. We'll fix that with a ruler. Yeah, much better. Much, much, much better. So we'll get that all straightened up, and we'll get our inside built. And then once the inside's built, across here, it's going to just be a curtain. Won't be anything there but a curtain. So we'll do a little ruffly curtain, and that way you'll have storage under there and whatnot. So there won't be a front. There's just going to be a base built in, and then our little self-draining thing here. And then on this side we'll have one big faucet and 2 little knobs. And remember that we have our aluminum rods. And it'll probably be this middle one here. We shall probably go with, wow, when they pack this stuff, they really pack it. Well, can you believe that? Oh my goodness, I am still under the weather. All day yesterday, I did my filming, but I just stayed in my pajamas. I did go out in the morning, but as soon as we got back, I went straight to my pajamas. So anyhow, here is the aluminum finally after I got it cut. And see, it's got the hole. So we're just gonna shape that. I'll have to do it with a pair of pliers, but look at that. So it'll go into the, actually that's not bad. Well, my camera is giving me fits. That's not bad. So I'll cut that. Let's see if my big chomp will cut it. My chomper. I don't know. I could break. I may have my husband help me with this. Because I just barely need. Oh, look at that. That was no problem. Okay, so I'll get the pliers and I'll straighten that back up. Wait, man, my camera. Okay, so I'll get the pliers and I'll uncrimp that. And then this will just stick into the sink. It'll be glued. See the little hole I made? It'll be glued into the sink. And there'll be a little, you know, a little thing over it. It's going to get glued into there. Just like that. Okay. And then I'll put 2 beads over here and here for knobs. Okay, and that's going to go, well, probably not quite that far over. Maybe right there. And then that'll be a knob, faucet, knob. And we'll make the built-in dry rack here. And down here again. Well, gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. You need to pay attention to the camera sometimes. So across here will be a curtain. This is going to be covered in, you know, I thought about covering it with the stuff we discussed yesterday, but I think I'm going to cover it with my wood glue so it looks like metal. And then we'll paint it white. Pretty sure. So there we go. We're getting there. So then the faucet will be here. And then we'll have a handle here. Okay, so we got that marked out. Handle, faucet, handle. Well, if you could see it. I tell you, I gotta learn that the camera hates white. So as soon as you put something up there, it changes its attitude. Okay, so handle, faucet, handle. And that's gonna be our sink. And hopefully Monday, I'll be filming for the rest of the week, and I'll get all my shelves done. Gotta fix that one. And then put those in. And I'm also going to paint this brown and then age it. I'll age it the air away. Hey, guys. Wow, I'm looking for my brown paint, and look what shows up. We're still going to finish the sink, just so you know how to do it. But see? Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on, focus, camera. Come on, camera, focus. It just hates white. Isn't that sad how bad it is? But anyhow, so you can see. Need to cast a couple shadows there. I may change these out, though. I don't like those. I mean, they're okay, but I don't like them. So I'm going to put the curtains out here. There we go. Perfect. That'll be our showcase, and then we got to get our dishes in the sink. So we're going to use some buttons for dishes just to get some of the glare off of that. Get some of the glare off that sink. Okay, there we go. We're still going to finish the sink though, guys, for reals. Alright, so there we go. Let me put that up there. And what's next? Okay, we talked about more shelves, which will be made from this guy. We're going to make these shelves wider. So using my guide here, my handy dandy guide, we're going to go, I got to find my good ruler too, guys. We were talking about 8-inch shelves, so So I'm going to go with 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch. To right here. And that's quite a bit wider than... Okay, so then this guy will come to here and go to there. And this guy will come to here and go to there. So there's 1, 2, 3 shelves. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4. Okay, so this guy will go here to there. Yeah, that's 3/4 right there. And then 3/4. Suddenly they seem like they were getting smaller to me, 3/4. And I'm doing it this way, guys. I may have to piecemeal them in there, but that's okay. 3/4. So I'll cut all of... Can you believe it? Again,